To get regular updates, subscribe to our channel and click on the bell icon.
Hello friends, I'm Dipali Shah from ExamBin. In this lesson, we are going to see about the Mauryan Empire and its kings. Before getting started, do not forget to subscribe to our channel to get the regular updates. So, let's get started. Mauryan Empire, it began from 321 to 184 BCE. Literary sources: Kautilya Arthashastra, written in Sanskrit by Chanakya, who is also known by few other names such as Kautilya, Vishnugupta, and Indian Machiavelli. It contains 15 books and 180 chapters, with the main theme divided into the three parts: the king and his council and departments of the government, criminal and civil law, diplomacy of war. Vishakadatta's Mudra-Rakshasa, a drama in Sanskrit written during the Gupta's period. It describes how Chandragupta Maurya, with the help of Kautilya, overthrew Nandas. It gives socio-economic picture of the condition under the Mauryan Empire. Megasthenes Indica. Megasthenes was a Greek ambassador of the Seleucus I Nicator of the secluded dynasty to Chandragupta Maurya. He described India in his book named as Indika, which is an account of the Mauryan India by the Megasthenes. The original book is now lost, but its fragments have survived in later Greek and Latin works by other authors. Ceylonese Chronicles. Ceylonese Chronicles, Dipavamsa and Mahavamsa, throw light on Ashoka's rule in spreading Buddhism in Sri Lanka. Edicts of Ashoka. Inscriptions of Ashoka were first deciphered by James Prinsep in 1837. Brahmi scripts were used for writing edicts, particularly Pali and Prakrit. In northwest India, Ashoka's inscriptions were also found in the Kharoshthi script. The name Ashoka appears only in a few major edicts such as Maski, Girnar, Karnataka and Madhya Pradesh. The other edicts mention him as Devam Priya, Priyadasi, which means that he is dear to the gods. The famous Sanchi Stupa and the Sarnath pillar constitutes to the Ashoka's reign. Chandragupta Maurya. Chandragupta Maurya founded the Mauryan Empire by defeating the Nandas with the help of Kautilya. In 305 BC, Chandragupta Maurya defeated the Seleucus Nicator, who was the commander-in-chief of the Alexander the Great. A treaty was signed, according to which Seleucus gave Chandragupta eastern Afghanistan, Baluchistan, and an area of west of Indus, and in return, Chandragupta Maurya gifted him with 500 elephants to Seleucus and married his daughter. Megasthenes was sent to the Mauryan court as a Greek ambassador. Chandragupta embraced Jainism towards the end of his life and stepped down from the throne in favor of his son Bindusara. He went to Mysore along with the Jain monks led by Bhadrabahu and starved himself to death. King Bindusara. Bindusara was called as Mudra-Rakshasa, which means slayer of enemies by the Greeks. He conquered Deccan up to the Mysore. Nicator's successor, Antiochus I, replaced Megasthenes with Dimachus as a Greek ambassador at the Mauryan court under the Bindusara's patronage. Bindusara appointed Ashoka as the governor of Ujjain. King Ashoka. Victorious war with Kalinga was the most important event of the Ashoka's reign, and its effect on Ashoka has been described by Ashoka himself in Rock Edict 13. As an effect of Kalinga war, Ashoka embraced Buddhism under the influence of the Buddhist monk Upagupta or Mogliputra Tissa. He abandoned the policy of the physical conquest in favor of the policy of cultural conquest, Bhirigosha replaced by Dhammagosha as mentioned on the Rock Pillar 13. He appointed a class of administrative officers known as Rajukas, vested with the power of rewarding and punishing people whenever necessary. He set up a very high ideal for himself as paternal kingship, father of all. Ashoka and Buddhism. Ashoka's conversion to Buddhism was gradual and not immediate, as he first became a Sukyapoksha, which means that he was a lay disciple, and 2.5 years later he became a bhikshu, which means monk, and he gave up hunting. He constituted Dhamma Yatras to Sarnath and Bodh Gaya. He also appointed special officers called Dhamma Mahamantras to propagate Dhamma among various social groups. Ashoka sent his son Mahendra and daughter Sanmitra to Sri Lanka, who planted the branches of the original Bodhi tree there. The traditional reason for convening the Third Buddhist Council is reported to have been to rid the Sangha of the corruption and bogus monk who held heretical views. It was presided over by the elder monk Mogliputra Tissa. Mauryan administration, central government. Monarchy was supported by Kautilya, however, he did not stand for the royal absolutism and advocated king to take the advice of his ministry in running the administration. A council of ministers called Mantri Parishad assisted the king in administration matters. Civil servants known as Amatyas were appointed to look after day-to-day administration and their selection method was given by the Kautilya. Revenue Department. Samharta, the chief of the Revenue Department, was in charge of the collection of all the revenues of the departments. Sanidhata was the chief custodian of the state treasure and storehouse. Commerce and industry such as custom duties, foreign affairs, weight and measurements, etc. was controlled by officers known as Adhyakshas. Provincial and the local administration. The Mauryan Empire was divided into the 4 provinces with capital at Takshila, Ujjain, Swarnagiri and Tosila. The district administration was under the charge of the Rajukas, who in turn were assisted by the Yuktas or the subordinate officials. Village administration was in hand of the Gramani and his official supervisors called as Gopa, head of 10 to 15 villages. Art and architecture. Ashoka is often credited with the beginning of the stone architecture in India, possibly following the introduction of the stone building techniques by the Greeks after the Alexander the Great. Lion capital of Ashoka. The capital is carved out of a single block of polished sandstone and was always a separate piece from the Ashoka pillar itself. It features 4 Asiatic lions standing back to back. They are mounted on an abacus with a frieze carrying sculptures in high relief of an elephant, a galloping horse, a bull and a lion, separated by the intervening spoke chariot wheels. It sits upon an inverted bell-shaped lotus. Marble hills near Bodh Gaya were presented to the Ajivikas by Ashoka and his son Darsrata. It forms a wonderful piece of the Mauryan architecture. He introduced the burnt bricks to make structures and ring wells along with the use of the spoke wheel for the first time after the Indus Valley civilization. Abundance of pottery and punched mark coins were found in the Mauryan era. Cause of the fall of the Mauryan Empire. Ashoka's pro-Buddhist policies along with the prohibition of sacrifices and rituals antagonized the Brahmanas, who brought about a revolution led by the Pushyamitra Sangha. Weak successors, partition of empire, administrative abuses by the Dushmatyas after Ashoka's reign led to the fall of the empire. Widespread use of the iron led to the formation of the new kingdoms, and the neglection of the northwest front by the Mauryan also led to their downfall. Chinese ruler Shi Huangdi constructed the Great Wall of China to prevent its border against the Scythians, who were an Iranian equestrian tribe, but Mauryan did not do any such thing. Pushyamitra Sangha, who was a Brahmana, killed the last Mauryan emperor Brihadratra publicly and persecuted Buddhists and restarted the Vedic rituals and sacrifices. With this, we have come to the end of this session. Thank you for watching till the end. Do not forget to subscribe to our channel to get the regular updates. Thank you.